And then right after this, we'll do the why you have to hook the leash to the e-collar video. Even though I swear to God, we've got half a dozen of those. The myth still persists. Anyway, but I did tell that guy that, you know, because he has a British accent, to come visit us if he gets here. All right, so look, so we're doing our recall. I've got my death dog over there, Pretzel. Hold my pager down. I tell you, this little dog is doing great. Then I got my other deaf dog that we're convinced is Pretzel's relative. Same thing, slung him right in my direction. All right, and then I've got my little, and with this dog, I'm going to let him get a little distance away. Chino! Good boy. I got to tell you, he's very, very textbook. Good boy. Because, good boy, good. One, he likes the treats, but two, I did use the nick on him in the beginning to put pressure on him. That's how you're going to resolve aggression issues in dogs. You guys, you're not going to address it when the dog is being aggressive. You've got to get him in a different state of mind. I already told you what happened to Linda when she tried to spray him with that bottle when he was in the middle of one of his furies. He turned his fury. So I can just do a little tap tap. I'm gonna wait till he starts to wander down to that pond. Chino! Chino! Good boy. And then he starts running. Good boy. For him, that's running. Then you're adding your food. And the difference is, I mean, between a dog that's accepting treats and a dog that's in food drive, is huge. You see dogs that are accepting treats, but unless they're running and accelerating and stuff like that. So we let them go for the lure of the pond. The lure of the pond is very strong. Jake? Carson? Chino? Ah, such good dogs. Chino, even though he's a little greedy, he doesn't tear your fingers off like some of these. All right, come on, let's just let him take a little dump. I hope to God it doesn't rain again today. The last, maybe not last night, but the 2 nights before that, right when it was time to walk the dogs, it started pouring down rain. Chino! Oh, he's doing fabulous. Loch Ness Carson. Anyway, let me see what else is going on. So, November 1st, unless Summer starts having her baby, Crystal won't be able to go. We're going to see Ben Nichols. I couldn't be more excited.
It's going to be fun.
You may not see it, but I see it. And I'm assuring you, Crystal, women are just going to be flinging themselves at Ben Nichols. Flinging. The Nicolettes probably are his groupies. That little sheepdog is going way far away. This is going to be your perfect chance. I'm going to add my nip. Chino! Chino! Oh, that little shepherd's going to outrun him. Look, but he'll start going faster. Look at him. Ah, he started speeding up then. Good boy. Chino. I'm going to tell you, the rule of thumb used to be, you know, when Jim and Phyllis, and I tried to call Phyllis yesterday after, I didn't take us about this video. So you guys remember Greg from the Einstein thing. So Scott, I don't go on there. I'm not on Facebook anymore, but I guess Greg is subscribed to some newsletter or something. So it was Greg and this other guy sitting there with the Einstein collars around their neck. Crystal's shaking her head. Yeah, I don't blame her. And saying, oh, there's all these myths about the e-collar, and this is going to dispel it, and or stigma or whatever. I was mortified. Then like 2 other people sent it to me too. You know, saying, well, the one message was WTF. I won't tell you what the other one said, but I mean, Jake! Good boy. I can tell you what you don't, you know, that's not going to win the hearts and minds of people that are against the ecology. There's no way, you know. And then saying that the low-level stimulus method is the modern method. Modern method? As far as I know, that method went out in the late 90s. Anyway, so I am going to try to call Jim and Phyllis, because I'll tell you what you're not ever going to see is a video of Jim or Phyllis with a collar around their neck. Nor, I don't believe you're ever going to see one of any serious trainer doing that. All right, I'm going to get my little deaf one. Look at him go. His head is shrinking. Ah, pretzel. That's okay. Anyway, so that was what was going on yesterday, and I sent Greg an email and I said, people are mortified by this video, and you know, if you think anybody that's anti-e-collar is going to see that and say, I want to get one, or anybody that's thinking of getting one is going to see that and say, I want to get one. It just does not make any sense. It's ridiculous. It's condescending. I'll write up a list later and tell you guys. And to say, you know, oh, that it feels great and everything, and everyone should use the low-level stimulus. No, I don't recommend that. Do not recommend it. And sure, I'm probably just jealous because I don't know how to do that method anymore. Jake! Nice little turn. Oh, that little sheepdog went off into the bushes. Jake's treats, I prefer just to drop on the ground. Jake! I'm telling you, there's something in those bushes over there. I don't know what it is. Oh, look at Sun running. She's not supposed to run. She's only supposed to walk. All right, look, we got Carson way over there. Carson! Good boy. I'm going to get that sheepdog. Chino! Chino! What you don't want is one running interference like that on one that's trying to come to you. And the little sheepdog got stickies on his mouth. Good boy. Carson likes the hot dogs best. Anyway, so that's what's going on. We're very excited to go see Ben Nichols and Chuck, and that guy Tim Berry, Chuck's friend. I don't know if Chuck is friends with Ben Nichols or not. Never heard him mention it. That he is Dave's friend. And Dave, by the way, still hasn't sent me my hoodies. I was going to email him today, but figure I'll give it another month or 2. Don't want to bug him. Remember, I had vowed not to bug Dave anymore because he's at home writing his new album. I don't want to be the person that, you know, annoyed him so he couldn't even write his album. I'm going to tell you what, that little sheepdog goes off in those bushes. Let him get pretzel. I will tell you guys, because they don't have the luxury of the concurrent verbal command, you are going to have to hold it down longer. I can tell you guys one thing at home that you're not doing. You're not holding it down longer. That's why I do not believe that people that have never used a collar before are going to be in the least bit proficient with the low-level stimulus method, because look at him treading water. What is he doing? He's being a Loch Ness monster. Look at him. I think he sees the fish or something. They're not going to be proficient at doing this low-level stimulus method. Because, yes, you can take them and bend them and do all these things, but I would challenge anybody to put that in slow-mo of bending and all that, because I can do it. I can do it. I'm not just saying that. Before I could do it, before we had the pager, I mean, granted, it's been 17 years ago, but I could probably do it. But you're not going to have the animated... Jake! The rule of thumb used to be, Jake, I don't even like giving you treats because you chomp. Oh, there you are. Because people don't even hold the pager down long enough. With that continuous, you've got to be ready to make... Are bugs biting you? Where's your damn towelettes? Crystal made me buy her these towelettes for $2 in the clearance thing at Walmart. All right, look, there goes that little sheepdog. Chino! Look at him go. You know, what you've got to think of yourself, if I can use this pager to make this behavior that I want happen over and over and over again, and the dog understands what the behavior is, and it doesn't do it, I can add my nick. My dog jumping in that air. Let him kind of wander off, right? Get Pretzel. So I got it. She was a little more expecting at that time because I did not allow as much time to go in between. Let's just go this way. Yeah, Carson sees the fish. That's what the deal is. So anyway, that's what's going on. We're just here. We're waiting for Dave's new album to come out. Because I already told Dave I would be the first one to buy it. I'll be the first one. If they have the Super Mega Pack, I'll be buying that. Because you get an autographed poster from Dave. Not that I want that. Not that I don't want that. Look at him. Carson! Good boy. Even that short distance, he's running. Good boy, Carson. Oh, but you forgot Carson. That was something that wasn't. Good boy. Yes, I had to suffer through that man's story yesterday, all about his German Shepherd killing all these animals. But this. I guess I'm going to have to stitch this video together because the memory card got full because. Oh, did you see that? There's a giant frog. Crystal forgot to delete the memory card in our brush this morning. She's like, oh boy. Another one of those days. It's Thursday though, don't worry. We got one more day to get through. Anyway, so the person's kind of going away. And we do have a backup memory card now, but we don't have it with us. All right, look, I'm going to get Delbert. Oh, my little birdie. Just we killed that one. These two are starting to look more alike, though. Pretzel's going to be the same size as him. Once her fur grows out a little more, they're going to have a very similar coat. Chino? Oh, good gracious. Look at Chino. He's got sticky burrs all over his face. And we used to worry about those, but what I've kind of figured out about them is they dry up and fall off. So, as hard as it can be to get them off of there. Alright guys, we got to go do photos of the puppies, so look on Facebook for that. Scott will be uploading them later. Okay.